Today I had an unexpected opportunity. A city truck parked outside of my building and it was running a loud compressor. You know, I never know when these kinds of opportunities are going to come up. So I grabbed my phone and measured the sound inside and outside my apartment to compare the two. This isn't a scientific lab test. It's a real-world ballpark measurement, but it's useful. First, here's the measurement inside my apartment near the window facing the truck. And those of you who know this channel know that I've already put extra plexiglass over these windows. Inside, I measured about 55 decibels with a peak frequency around 59 hertz. Now, here's the measurement outside near the truck. Outside, I measured about 85 decibels, and the dominant frequency was also around 59 hertz. So the building reduced the overall sound level by roughly 30 decibels, which sounds impressive. But even though the decibel level dropped a lot, you can still hear a low, continuous hum inside. That's because what came indoors was mostly low-frequency energy. In the past, I've said that subtracting one decibel reading from the other gives you a rough STC value. But that's not correct in this case. It turns out that STC is a laboratory rating based on mid and high frequency sound, like noise from conversation, and it's mostly useful for comparing the effectiveness of interior walls inside a building. In this case, we have an outside noise. So there's another rating called OITC, and that means Outdoor-Indoor Transmission Class. OITC was created to reflect transportation noise because it's more inclusive of lower frequencies. I can't calculate an official OITC from this phone recording or from this app because it requires controlled band-by-band lab testing. But this situation shows exactly why OITC exists. So the overall decibel level dropped a lot, about 30 decibels, yet the low-frequency hum was still noticeable. That's why you need to pay attention to frequency also, not just decibel reduction. Even if you can't calculate an accurate OITC with your phone, you can look at the peak frequency and the octave bands to see which frequency bands are the most active. This will help you to choose the right approach for your noise problem. For more information on simple noise solutions, visit soundproofist.com.